ASMR Fanatic here, and today I will be reviewing Wrestle Kingdom 14 Night 1. So, without further ado, let's get started. And starting things off on the pre-show, we had an 8-man tag team match as by the team of Alex Coughlin, Clark Connors, Carl Fredericks, and Toa Henare versus Toki Makabe, Tomoaki Honma, Yoda Sushi, and Yuya Uemura. A lot of names there. But this was good. I enjoyed this. A lot of intensity shown in this match. Everybody was on their A game, and yeah, not too much else to say. Watch this match really made me miss Alex Coughlin. It's such a shame what happened done to him. I do wonder if they'll ever come back to wrestling, because I know his injury was like a career-threatening injury. But hey, Edge came back, Daniel Bryan came back, so anything is possible. And for the final match on the pre-show, we had a tag team match as with the team of Hiroyoshi Tenzan and Satoshi Kojima versus Yuji Nagata and Manabu Nakanishi. And this was fun. The crowd was really behind this match, as expected. These are all legends in the Japanese wrestling world. So, yeah, a nice match to get the crowd all fired up before the main show, I should say. And in the opening match, we had an 8-man tag team match, as we had the team of Jushin Thunder Liger, Tatsumi Fujinami, The Great Sasuke, and Tiger Mask versus Naoki Sano, Ryusuke Taguchi, Shinjiro Otani, and Tatsuhito Takiwa. And this was fine, it was whatever. This was the match for Jushin Thunder Liger because he was retiring at this show. But he is going to have another match at this show on night 2, so this was only the first match of 2. So, like I said, the match was fine, but I thought that the ending was lame because Taguchi actually got the pin on Liger, but you could tell that the crowd did not really like that. They were all like, "Ah!" Like you just hear like all the sighs from everyone. So I'm guessing that Liger was known to putting other people over, I guess. I don't know, it's always just strange to me when wrestlers don't win in their last match in their wrestling careers. I don't know, I always think that the wrestler who's retiring should get the win, but I don't know, I guess that's just, or this is just what Liger wanted in this match, for him to take the pin, so yeah. And up next we had another 8-man tag team match as for the team of Los Ingobernables de Japón versus Suzuki-gun. And this was another fine 8-man tag team match. There really isn't much for me to say about these 8-man tag team matches because there are just so many of them in New Japan Pro Wrestling that they all kind of blend together. So, yeah, like I said, this was fine. Not much else for me to say. And then we had yet another 8-man tag team match as we had a Chaos versus a Bullet Club. And this was pretty fun. I really enjoyed seeing the interactions between Tomohiro Ishii and Malik Fale, and Ishii actually hit his brainbuster finisher on Fale, so that was pretty awesome to see. And I had an observation in this match as well of just how weak Bullet Club was at this time. I mean, Kenta, Takahashi, Fale, poor Kenta. He definitely had to carry the load during this time for sure. And after that, we had for the IWGP Tag Team Championships, the champions Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa defend their titles against David Finlay and Joseph Robinson. And this was actually a really good match. I enjoyed this a lot. And I gotta admit something. I used to think that the Girls of Destiny, Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa, were not a good team, but they actually were. They're actually really enjoyable to watch. And I'm still not sure why WWE never made them an official tag team. Because they basically just turned Tonga Loa into like a manager role, or like him just always being on the outside and then Tama Tonga being the one to wrestle. So I don't know what was up with that. But I do hope when they do return, they become an official tag team. I think they've tagged a few times, but they weren't tagging all the time. So yeah. And also bringing back the face paint. I thought that was so badass. The face paint that they used to wear in New Japan, and also their theme song was sick as well. Both versions of it. Yeah. Anyways, and also Finlay and Robinson made for a good team as well. So yeah, all in all, a really good tag team match. Next up for the IWGP United States Heavyweight Championship in a Texas Death Match, we had the champion Lance Archer defending his title against Jon Moxley. And I had forgotten how good this match was. It was actually my second time ever watching this match, but I watched this match for the first time like a long time ago. I think it was like 3 years ago. So I'd forgotten most of it, and I thought it was just an okay match then, but upon rewatching this match, this was really fun. I had such a great time with it. Lots of good spots, and I love the ending too. Of how Jon Moxley hit the Death Rider finisher to Lance Archer through 2 tables onto the outside from the ring apron. That was awesome. So yeah, a really good match upon a rewatch for me. And I recommend you guys watch this match if you have not watched this. And also, Jon Moxley, he was so much better in New Japan Pro Wrestling than he is now in AEW. It's a real shame that he probably won't ever, wrestle full time for New Japan again, because he fit in so well in in the Japanese style and in that promotion, compared to where he is now, where he is the most hated wrestler ever. And the whole Death Rider shit, ugh, gosh, so bad. Same with Lance Archer too. It's a real shame, but yeah, anyways, great match. And after that, we had for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship, and the champion Will Ospreay defending his title against Hiromu Takahashi. And this was, as expected, excellent match right here. Gosh, so many spots that are just going through my head right now. Yeah, this was basically a spot fest. These two have excellent chemistry with each other, and I'm very surprised that I'm just now seeing this match. Let me see if I can pull up how many other matches they've had so far. Let's see if there's a way for me to do that. So you know what? Let me look it up on Cage Match right now. 1 second. This is so unprofessional of me to do, but I am very curious. Alright. I guess this just adds to the ASMR of me just typing. Okay. Let's see. So they have had... Oh, wow. I believe 3 other matches with each other. Okay. So, yeah. I definitely need to watch those other matches that they've had. But yeah, this match was great. I loved it. And my gosh, it was brutal as well. The bumps that they were taking in this match. Oh, jeez. I'm surprised they don't have, long-lasting neck problems, or they probably did after this match. I don't know, but yeah, this match, it was a sprint, actually. Just so fast-paced and so damn good. If you guys have not seen this match, I highly recommend it. And in the semi-main event, we had for the IWGP Intercontinental Championship, the champion Jay White defended his title against Tetsuya Naito. And this match was slow, very, very, very slow, which was to be expected. Jay White works at a more slower pace, and Naito was slowing down a little bit during this time period. And yeah, this was definitely a marquee match for sure, and I get why it was on the Wrestle Kingdom card, but it's just not an overly exciting one. The match was fine. It was, for me, I kept zoning out. I don't know, I just like a different type of match. I just have a different match preferences, and this was just not one of them. So yeah, again, the match was fine. There really was no issues with it, but it just wasn't for me. It was just too slow for my liking. And in the main event, we end for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship, the champion, Kazuchika Okada, defended his title against Kota Ibushi. So, before I get into this match, I want to mention that I have been putting together a list of my top favorite New Japan Pro Wrestling matches, just because I was bored one day and I just decided to, keep track of matches that I just love, in order of fulfilling how much I love them. And I had this match at number 8 because I've seen it before, like a long time ago. But now, after rewatching this match, it is now at number 3 on my list. Yeah, this match is fucking great. It is so damn good. My gosh. This match not only had one of my favorite moments in it with Murder Ibushi, but it also has one of my favorite ending sequences ever in a pro wrestling match. It is, I couldn't breathe for what was it, that minute that they were just coming into the finish. My gosh, it was, so good. But yeah, anyways, I want to talk about that Murder Ibushi spot. Kota Ibushi turned into a killer in this match. In case you guys have not seen this spot yet, or moment, Okada just kept beating up on Ibushi, and Ibushi just had enough. So he just stopped selling, and he just stared at Okada, with blank eyes, the darkest eyes, kind of like Michael Myers. And Ibushi just proceeded to just beat the shit out of Okada, legit. You could hear the punches. They were real punches and kicks. I started to feel bad for Okada, but yeah. And as someone for me who likes horror movies, scary movies, this was, I love this. So yeah, definitely one of my favorite moments in a pro wrestling match for sure. And going back to that ending sequence, my gosh, you know what? I'll just have you guys watch it for yourselves. I won't even explain it. You just have to watch it. It is so chef's kiss, so good. But yeah, this match is great. I could just go on and on about this match. But yeah, if you guys have not seen this match, do it now, please. I'm begging you. Please do it. I love it so much. And that will do it for my review of Wrestle Kingdom 14 Night 1. And overall, this was a very fun first night of Wrestle Kingdom 14. I really enjoyed it. I had a fun time. Really, the only match that I just didn't like per se was, which is unfortunate, is Jay White versus Tetsuya Naito. And like I said earlier, the match was fine. It just wasn't my style. It was just too slow for me. But hey, it was a marquee match, like I said, and it did belong on the card, so it did serve its purpose. But yeah, gosh, I still can't get over that main event. Okada versus Ibushi. So good. And yeah, that was definitely my match of the night. Second, I would definitely give it to Ospreay versus Takahashi. Another one of my favorite matches that I added to my list of favorites, for sure. Yeah, fun show. Overall, I would give night 1 a, probably an 8.5, maybe 8. 8.5, yeah, 8.5, for sure. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to night 2 now, which I will put a big review video of it very soon. So yeah, that would do it for this review. As always, hope you guys enjoyed, and let me know in the comments down below. What did you guys think of Wrestle Kingdom 14 Night 1? And with all that being said, this has been the ASMR Fanatic signing out.